Boopity boop, we here, baby.
Oh, my bad. We going right now?
It's your boy GDQ.
It's your boy, Real Walter Foe.
And it's your boy Mac 2301. It's the Activated Podcast. And I bet y'all didn't expect to see all three of us together today when y'all woke up, huh?
It's been like 6 months.
It's
been
been
more
last
than that.
year. It's
Has
last
it
year.
been last year?
Yeah, because remember we started
Yep,
season 3
yep, you're right.
during quarantine.
Yeah,
And
you're right.
during Zoom and stuff.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to Zoom, man.
And a lot of y'all have never even seen us on this white table either. 'Cause this is where it all started.
Oh, yeah. I know this is a throwback.
Almost 3 years ago.
Yeah.
So this is a real throwback in a new place with the same table.
New place, new room.
Bigger beards.
Yeah. Big quarantine beards.
Oh, man. But what's up, y'all? It's the Activated Podcast. We're glad y'all made it back with us.
All right, so let's get right into it.
Yeah, we're about to jump straight into this.
The debate. You didn't watch the debate.
Fuck that debate,
Why
bro.
not?
Why didn't you watch it, bro? For the people that didn't watch it.
You want the
Because
truth
there's a
or-
lot of people who didn't watch the debate who feel like you also. So I agree with what you have to say. Let them know.
Well, truth be told, I didn't watch it because the Eagles was playing, and that was much better entertainment than the presidential debate. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm gonna keep it a bug with you. I didn't watch the debate because I knew it was gonna be exactly what it was the previous debate. Only difference was they quote unquote muted the mics.
But you ain't
But-
watch it, so you ain't even know they didn't even mute it like that. They just
they muted it a little bit.
they just gave Trump some food or like a tranquilizer before it started, so he wasn't yelling as much. His ass,
yeah, he got told to calm down for sure.
you want to lose?
But he was still
Agent
keep yelling.
Agent COVID Orange.
Will you shut up, man?
Yeah.
I wish I could have heard another one of those.
Off camera, he said that was the best line of any debate in like of both debates, and I think that's like the best line in debate history.
But truth be told, the real reason why I didn't watch it was because my timeline and Twitter feeds all kept me updated anyways.
I think
So-
that, like we were saying too earlier, I think that Joe Biden said what everybody's been wanting to tell Trump for the past like 4 years.
Some people for
Please shut up, man. Shut
Man.
up, man.
Will you shut up, man?
Yeah, you said it way better than me, bro. You said
Hey, you gotta
that's the way he said
Q.
it.
You gotta add
Will
that
you
into this
shut
podcast.
up, man?
Like a voice. We gotta get the sound bite.
You gotta get the sound bite. But no, yeah. So I didn't watch it, but my Twitter timeline, Instagram, they all kept me posted and updated
That's
on
the
it.
news cycle. So you're right.
I did catch the part where Trump said he was the least racist person, and then he was like, "I can't even see who's all out in the crowd. It's so dark." And
But it don't matter because I'm the we gotta.
So
Well, hold on real quick because I gotta look at it in context because I saw that too and I was like, I need to see what they asked before that. So like before he got to that point, she was like, racism in America, blah blah blah. The question was more so was like, with you saying, go back to your country and I forgot. She gave like 2 or 3 other times where he was like super racist. He said he was like, go back to your country and Mexicans is rapists and murderers and stuff. She's like, with that rhetoric, how can the United States believe that you're not sowing racial division or racial tension or something like that? And then he was like, I'm not racist at all. I've never said anything racist.
I'm the least racist person.
I love Anthony Fauci. I'm the least, which had nothing to do with it. Black people love me, and then he just goes saying the same thing. I've given black people police reform and prison reform. And,
I've done the most for black people since Abraham Lincoln.
And HBCUs, and I gave them money and blah, blah, blah. I'm the least racist person possible. So, like, he did not answer the question at all. So
He never
just
does.
what I'm saying is, he didn't answer the question whatsoever.
He
just
never
said,
does.
I'm the least racist. I gave everything.
But but technically, by him saying I'm the least racist person, you still admitted that you're
In the
still
room.
racist.
Yeah, exactly. In the room.
You still
Yeah, I remember
admitted that you're racist.
In the room. Okay, keep going.
No. That's weird.
I know, bro. I mean, but think about it though.
Need
Every
my
time they
coffee
ask him
for
about
this
some,
morning.
every time they ask him about some racist shit, he just say I'm not racist. But he never answered the direct question of like, you called You banned she's like, you banned Muslims from the country. You said Mexicans, rapists, and murderers. You literally said like.
Well, besides that, they both like. Yeah, he was saying some stupid stuff. He says the same stuff all the time about immigration.
Yeah,
but
it's like the same 4 things. I help black people. It's like he did those things to like have a receipt. Oh, you think I don't like black people? Well, remember.
Well, he calls like all immigrants like MS-13 and shit like that, and
I know
criminals,
rapists and murderers.
I mean, so it's interesting because it's just like 2 old white grandpas yelling at each other and not really making sense and being like super out of touch, and then saying things like foreign aggression shit and talking about North Korea and just the same old stuff.
Yeah, like you said too. I didn't realize that till you said it, bro. Like
it's
literally, they're all saying
the same.
It's the same premises, like the same ideas,
foundation,
basis of ideas. Like we're gonna talk about some healthcare. We're gonna talk about Korea. We're gonna talk about this.
Well, no,
and none of them are saying anything different.
Stop. No, with healthcare, they say the same thing, as in you have the right to affordable healthcare, not the right to have healthcare.
That's what I meant.
The right to affordable healthcare, not the right to free healthcare.
Yeah.
Well, you pay for it other ways, but not the right to have healthcare,
well,
but the right to have affordable. But it's the same
I'm
thing.
Talking about the subjects, but
but we've been talking about healthcare forever.
Yeah, right. It's just the healthcare exists.
Every election,
we're the only country without like socialized medicine.
If you notice, every election we always talk about healthcare. Every election, it's healthcare, and it's like, damn, motherfucker, like
who healthy?
Yeah, like
who getting healthy in this motherfucker?
But they're so bro. It's 2020, bro, and they're just like it's so crazy how much they just say the same shit.
I know, and it's crazy because now it's so much information coming. Like we have access to so much information immediately, and like now I feel like everybody's seeing the game. Like, and I don't want to say it's a game, but like we've been really studying and into this for like 2 years now, whatever what you want to call it, like where we really delve into it, and like I'm starting to realize how it's like a literal like chess pieces. Like I'm gonna say this thing, or I'm gonna show up this place, or like I'm gonna say this thing to make a scandal about this person, or I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go here to stand like this, to look like this, to make me appear this way to people.
Yeah, I mean,
it's like a game, and like it's like we're watching characters instead of actual people. You know what I'm saying? Like characters play a part.
Characters with real life.
The analogy.
Yeah, exactly. It's like characters playing a part, but it's real life consequences. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you said, of the characters that they're paying. Like they're not like Donald Trump on TV is not Donald Trump in real life. In a room, we seen that on the camera with the Les partners. You know what I'm saying? Like it's totally different than like him on a stage where they say like lock her up and shit. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna say whatever
But really, they're making billions and fucking people
I know.
over
But they all rich though.
People die.
they all rich.
It's less. It's that they front and they act, but really behind the scenes, it's nefarious as fuck. But they're also stupid.
I didn't realize that
they're
they was
stupid criminals. You know what I mean? Like the Biden stuff. The thing about Hunter Biden and the Bidens is we already know they're corrupt. But the thing is that people don't care in this cycle compared to Hillary, where Hillary had 2.5 decades of people
corruption,
of all this stuff, of just getting ripped on, and Biden's kind of like slid under the radar a little bit, but we all know he's corrupt, and we all know Hunter Biden probably makes millions off of these crazy foreign deals.
But
I
they
guarantee
all do.
they all do.
Yeah, that's the difference.
So we're not, and so Trump is the worst of them. So it's like, oh, you're corrupt, Joe Biden, but it's like Trump, you're
like the boss
level.
It's a pointing game. It's like who's the lesser of two evils?
I'm gonna just put your shit out here first.
Yeah. It's just like me and you are murderers, but it's like, oh, but you murdered more people than me, and it's like,
oh, but you murdered a black dude.
It's the same shit. A murderer is a murderer. Whether you murdered 3 people or I murdered 2 people, 2 of yours was whatever race, and you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's all the
lesser
same.
Lesser of two evils, though. I think Prince AA, is that what he said? I think it was either him or Toby Nagui said when is it the lesser of two evils just mean that you're just super evil. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's the lesser of two evils, it just means it's
everything. I feel like evil is evil.
Yeah, it's
just like right is right and wrong is wrong.
Yeah.
Evil is evil.
Well, it's good because it goes into like election predictions, and so some people think if Joe Biden gets elected, everybody's gonna get complacent and kind of get step back and then not be maybe as socially involved or care less. You know what I mean? But I think that's so not true because I think I think that we're in transition and it's going to take a while, but I think Biden may only be like another one-term president. You know what I mean? He passes away or Kamala or if
not going well,
but here's the thing with the election.
But you 85 trying to be the president again.
Yeah, I think Trump's legitimately going to get washed. Yeah, I think Trump's getting washed. Like I really do. I think that there's about 35% of this country is legitimately racist and completely off the deep end. 35%. So I really do think that Trump is going to get washed, even with him cheating.
Yeah.
But after that, I mean, we'll see if he steps down. But that fool bluffs about everything. So it's like, it's been 4 years of all this stuff, and really they're just shady, and they bluff about a whole bunch of stuff, and they're trying to scare people. So we'll see what happens. I think it'll be crazy. I don't think, I think there will be like a mass movement and protest for maybe a week or two, and then I think it'll die back
talking about
down.
white people protesting?
You talking about behind this? You talking about this cult?
It's gonna be.
You talking about this cult protesting?
I don't think they're gonna raise that much. Like they're gonna talk, bro. They're all talk.
I feel you, but they're finna turn the Chili's up. They finna be marching at Target.
No mask.
Exactly. Yeah. Trump 2020. They could be right at the gun store. They're gonna be at. They're gonna be wherever they could be at.
And you know what? They still gonna be tough Tonys. They still gonna talk all this shit through a keyboard on their little laptops in their basement. They still gonna talk tough behind the cops. All of that kind of stuff. None of these.
Man. I've always been taught don't assume. You know what I'm saying? Just don't.
I ain't assuming stuff.
Not assume, but what is it? You don't know what another person's capable of, man. So
I feel that.
I just think people.
I feel that
a lot of people are mentally ill, and it's really
okay. That's cool.
And I don't want to say mentally ill like taken away from people that have like schizophrenia and stuff. When I say mental, like these people are like living another reality because to fuck with Trump, you damn near have to. You see what I'm saying? So
but
I hate we're in a world where we got to be politically correct because I know what you wanted to say.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
these
motherfuckers
is, but yeah, we ain't.
My mom had a mental illness. So I can say it. Them niggas is crazy.
That ain't even what you wanted to say.
Yeah, exactly. My bad for cutting you off.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah, like you have to live in a false reality to already accept. The way that his lifestyle is, accept his shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, they already live in a skewed version of reality. So people like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just don't no hold bar, G. Like, we literally watched 14 white dudes think they was in Call of Duty.
Yeah.
They getting out of cars with they shooting at trees,
ready to kidnap the governor.
I'm like, why you
crazy.
Why you ain't in the military there? You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to everybody in the military. I'm like, bro, if you this hard, why you ain't in the service serving the country? You over here trying to kidnap a woman. That's like.
So I think that's true.
Hard.
I think that's
another reason why I call them tough Tony. That's another reason why I call them tough Tonys because they all talk tough and they all want to act like they're big and bad. But y'all go after females.
Yeah,
man. But that's what females. I mean, though, is they're gonna get their shit handled. I think that there's too many. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like. You're going to have those isolated incidents and you're going to have those crazy people. I mean, think about it. With what people are like surprised that this group did this in Michigan, but they were fucking Trump was screaming liberate Michigan and having them go up to gun in the Capitol.
March.
Yeah.
Back in March and
April. Right, my bad. It was 3-4 months ago.
So it's like, you know what I mean?
You the president of Michigan.
So I do think, yes, those isolated areas, but at the same time, I think their shit will get, like, I don't think they're not tough to me. You know what I mean? Is what I'm not scared. I'm not scared of them. And tough that's their
Tonys.
Their
is what
tool
we're gonna call
is
them.
Fear. Exactly.
They're tough Tonys.
I agree with you. I don't know, man. I mean, like I said, I really, really hope nothing major happens. I just think it's going to be like the KKK and then the Proud Boys and then the other group, they're gonna be like, Zordon. They're gonna fucking come together.
And all the Karens in the chat, really quick,
Zordon.
really quick,
Go.
and a slight joke and a positivity.
Pray they don't.
So, LA Times reported about like baby names that was on the rise this year. Kobe and Gianna are among the most popular names of 2020.
Oh yeah, of course.
Karen's has dropped 35% in terms of baby names this year.
That's so random, bro. Why you put that in there right there?
Hey, because we're talking about Karens and Chads and Proud Boys.
It's true. You know what I mean? They go in there and they yell at people at Starbucks and they act all crazy, and then they get posted on the internet, and then they just
like,
help the people make money who you yelled at and shit.
Yeah.
And just like you
like
can't.
the,
it
like
doesn't
the Starbucks
fly.
barista,
It
and then she
doesn't
wanted
time.
money. She wanted money from it or whatever. Like, come on, bro.
I
Are you
think.
talking about a Santee?
Yeah.
No. Was
yeah,
it Santee?
It was the Santee
That was
video.
like, yeah.
And there
The
was
guy-
another
the barista who got like 10 grand.
Yeah, but before that there was
2 days
another one.
ago.
He got like $100,000 in San
Yeah.
Diego, like a
Yeah,
star.
That dude was in San Diego too. Bro, we in
That was
San
in
Diego.
San
This is
Diego.
California.
Hey, we doing
That
the
other
wrong
dude,
thing.
yeah, he got $100,000 too.
But yeah, so I think we are at the point where we fought it, and so we've fought it good. And like the fascism stuff there's a good movement and a good group of people, and I'm saying there's a lot of people who are not gonna let that shit fly.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Like it's overpowering it now. Like
Well,
those people are like a small percentage, and everybody else overwhelms that.
Well,
percentage
you've
of,
seen
like,
the numbers now
bullshit.
for early voter. Like,
It's the most, nigga. It's 52
the
million.
The youth generation,
52 million.
and I forgot what age bracket they categorize it in, but basically, if you're under 30, let's just put it at that. If you're under 30, they've already passed the total amount of voters that voted in 2016, and we still got it was about less than 2 weeks, I think.
It's a week now.
Yeah,
It's the 3rd. Today, the 25th.
The 25th.
Nah,
November.
it's
like
9 days.
I mean, yeah, my bad.
It's like
My
9
bad, not
days.
a
So yeah,
week,
just
9
under 2
days,
weeks.
yeah.
But still, though, it's already surpassed by like 10 million.
Oh yeah, nigga. I think,
And that's
as
what
of the 23rd.
Yeah.
Well, 2 days ago, it's 52.
And that's
million.
why I
So
agree
it's
with
gotta be
you.
more than
That's
that.
why I agree with you, Q, is that I do think Trump's going to get washed. Like, Van Lathan brought up a good point. He was like, don't let the numbers fool you, because there is a lot of people, white supremacists, that didn't vote in 2016 because they weren't sure about Trump, but they knew they wasn't voting for Hillary, so they just sat those out. And now you have all
he
these.
said they coming up. Yeah, I watched that.
Yeah. He said
That's
was
Van
like,
Jones
you
is
know,
what you meant
don't
to say. That's Van
don't
Jones.
let the numbers fool you, because it may show that Biden's leading by a landslide, but they're not counting in the hundreds and thousands of
rural. It was
rural-
saying like all the rural areas. all
rural,
all the swing states, all the people that was like on the fence, like all the
Mhm.
yeah.
I don't think those people are motivated to vote at all. I think that like
No, they
people
think
like
vote.
no.
But I don't. But I think it's gonna be more
I think
youth
we have
and black
exactly
and women. and
exactly.
shit.
They are discounting the overwhelming
Yeah,
amount
exactly.
of people that are just gonna crush any of that.
Exactly. Exactly.
Mhm.
And I'm saying that the activism for voting is not in that group right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Because
you
I
need
got
to-
I got YouTube ads. I never got YouTube ads before from Mitch McConnell and Ted Cruz begging for small dollar donations.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I
It's
saw
fucking
that.
a week before
Bro,
the election.
did
How
you-
stupid are you?
did
Why
you-
weren't you guys? You guys are so dumb. There's
you
been
see-
no activism from them at all. Bro.
Did you see him? He was begging for money on TV
Crying,
2 weeks ago.
crying.
Like Lindsey Graham was
Yeah.
like, "I'm getting demolished. I don't know what. Can you please, if you can, anybody, just please give us a." I said, "Yo, that's great." And then he said, back in the days of good old days of segregation." I said, "Oh yeah, you lost.
It's a wrap.
Oh, you lost, bro. You over with. Yo, it's over
And
with."
hopefully you never have a career again
Oh,
in
yeah.
politics. Even though, but I think
100%.
yes,
he gonna be something. Yeah.
I do think we're gonna keep up the steam. It may slow down a little bit, but I don't think that by
The needle is gonna go that
I
way,
think
yeah.
we're gonna
So
keep
call
the
it right.
pressure.
So call it right now. Before November 4th, because that would be Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
So before November 4th, will we have decided who our next president is, or will it take the next
I
day?
think the numbers are I think the numbers are going to overwhelmingly show Biden.
So you think it'd be an early night then?
Okay, so let me tell you, a month before the Hillary and Trump election, I knew that Trump was going to get elected. I could feel it. This time around, I don't think he even has a chance.
You can feel it, bro. Yeah, you can.
I don't think he even. I think he might say, "Oh, I won," or "Oh, this is false." But I think the numbers.
He
are
already
like,
said that.
What I think is going to happen.
He knew he lost.
What I think is going to happen. He gonna get excited. He gonna pull an Atlanta Falcons. He gonna be up early. He's gonna be up early because the states like Alabama, Mississippi, these ignorant ass states who don't know what year it is and shit like that.
Just to let you know, they looking at this. I just looked this up right now. They say he losing Texas.
Yeah,
but here's the funny
Texas, my nigga, Texas. You lost. Trump is losing Texas.
If Trump loses Texas that night. If
Trump loses Texas or Florida
that night, it's
a wrap. He losing it right now.
Pennsylvania, it's a wrap. And they're worried now because they're gonna flip the Senate. They were like not.
This is
thinking
their worst nightmare.
Gonna happen.
This is their worst. This is their worst
they're
nightmare.
So stupid though.
This is their worst nightmare. But here's the thing, though. It's like,
I mean, and we'll.
I'm gonna say this, and I feel like we jump to our next topic. But like,
we're good.
Everybody, it's funny how people still think that he's gonna win when every big influential person that was ever in power at any point of politics, whether it be these retired military generals,
real quick,
whether these retired politicians, all of that, they're all denouncing Trump. They're all voting against him. Like, damn, bro, your own security, which would be the military, is all voting against you. They're all saying, nah, we can't have that. Former Republican presidents, nah, we can't have that. Like,
this is the first time in history the previous presidents have not endorsed the president.
You know it's bad when Bush and Obama.
My bad. The past Republican presidents have not endorsed the Republican president.
You know it's bad when Bush.
Bush, the
both
nigga that
Bushes,
was.
Both Bushes are sitting there as like, nah.
Well, Bush and Obama are like buddy.
Yeah. The nigga that
you got Michelle and George Bush out here sharing candies with each other. Like, yeah, we can't have this motherfucker in there.
The nigga that was arguably the
George
worst.
Bush is the other worst president.
G, was like, yo, this is the worst president in history. And then you like,
damn, I thought I was
blew
bad.
him out the water 2 years later, or 8 years.
You gotta have a whole nother category, bro.
Trump hold my tax returns. I got this. Watch this.
Oh no.
You know?
All right.
But yeah,
well,
Trump's going to end a landslide loss, and I'm letting y'all know now. I'm on
lost.
all y'all heads.
Yeah.
Soon as it is
I'm
confirmed,
everybody who's ever posted a Trump video. I'm hitting y'all up. I am roasting
y'all know I got time for the social. Y'all know I got time for the social media. All them Trump 2020 comments y'all be leaving on our pages. Oh, I'm coming back for your ass.
Every single one I'm going back.
Oh boy.
To. All those YouTube comments y'all leave.
My gosh.
I just want to put this out there real quick. I know you're talking about the generals and stuff. So Admiral William McRaven, who was the person that led the tour to go kill bin Laden, he also said, I'm denouncing Trump. I'm voting for Joe Biden and Black Lives Matter. So I want to make sure y'all realize that. Yep. Okay, cool. We can leave on that note.
It's an activated podcast. Don't get complacent because Joe Biden was being more of a war hawk than Trump was at the debate, too. So keep your eyes open because I'm tired of hearing about war. It's your boy GDQ. It's activated, baby.
It's your boy Real Walter Ford.
And it's your boy Mac2301. We kept it short and sweet for y'all today.
Boop.
Oh, yeah. New merch on the way. Yeety.
Yeah. Stay on the lookout.
The boot quote for today is, if you don't stand for something, you fall for anything.
Yep.
On that note, we out.